Good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? It's been a while, but I'm back. So we're gonna be playing some Battletech today. We're starting up a new run because I decided I wanted to. I realized I've not been uploading much of anything to YouTube, so I figured, hey, let's start uploading shit to YouTube. And Battletech. The run we started a run reasonably recently, so I figure, let's actually get actually the run up on YouTube. Um, yeah. This. Acknowledge and hey Ash. Again, I'm sorry for being off for several days. Just ag. Okay, game. You want to boot up? I love BattleTech, but there we go. Starting to actually boot. There we go. I can actually see the icon on the. There we go. Hey, there we go. In theory. Acknowledge, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Ah. Hooray, sub. So yeah, sorry for the little. There we go. I'll let the intro play this time too. This is going on YouTube. We should play the intro. I dig the intro. I think it's well done. Um. I appreciate it, Acknowledge. I really do. But yeah, so I have played this BattleTech game a fair bit. I've never actually finished a campaign of it because I keep getting distracted and coming back to the game and going, fuck, where the hell was I? And going, fuck it, I'll just start a new run. Also, like, almost every time I come back, it's after a major patch or a big DLC chunk's been released. So I'm like, but I want to start over so I have access to all the new stuff. And But they're, from what I understand, basically done with updates for this game now. Of, major sorts. Like, they might do bug fixes, but that's about it. Yes, Ash, the campaign of this is long. I'm aware. And this will be, as for those who are watching live, this will be going up on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, I will be streaming this on Twitch first. The link to the Twitch stream will be in the description. But yeah, so we're going to do a new campaign. Let's just play a standard campaign. I don't feel like fiddling with the settings this time. So, standard campaign. Actually, no. I want to take a look at the custom campaign settings. I think there was something in there I actually wanted to fiddle with. Crap. This is the one issue I have with this game: load times. Yeah, like all of Harbrained Games poorly optimized. Yeah, part of that I think is working with the Unity engine doesn't like the. Given what they're doing, I'm not sure Unity is the most efficient engine to build things around. I get the feeling they're sort of pushing Unity to its sort of kind of to its limits of what it can do efficiently. That's sort of, again, this is purely guesswork on my part. But yeah, we're going to be doing. There's been more stuff going to be going up on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. All right. Quit to me. Yep. My bad. I wanted to. Here we go. New custom. There we go. All right. I just want to check what the options are here in the settings. Alright, unequipped mechs. This is one with setting enabled. New mechs you acquire through salvage will not come with equipped weapons. Yeah, screw that. Don't want to do Iron Man. No, I'm not going to skip the prologue because I want to... This is for YouTube. Otherwise, if I was doing this just purely for myself, I might skip the prologue. Force Mech Family 3 is fine. Enemy Force Strength, normal, fine. Advanced Mech Warriors, normal is fine. Mech Destruction. Well, after the setting will cause any mech disabled by the destruction center torso to be lost permanently. No, thank you. Contract payment, normal, fine. Salvage payment, normal, fine. Mech warrior progression. That's fine. Also, lethality. So enabled mech warriors that are incapacitated in combat will always be killed. No rare salvage. Okay, yeah, I do want a bog standard game. Whatever. I don't need to check any of this, so, yep, start game. I just wanted to take a look to see what the custom settings were. I would consider like upping like some of the rewards just to make things flow more smoothly, but yeah, I didn't feel like making. I was also contemplating doing an Iron Man run, but I don't really feel like doing an Iron Man run. All right, we're gonna watch the cutscenes too because you know.
I am Kamea of House Urano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach.
Kamea.
Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration.
It is Ash.
But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
Alright, the Regan Reach is a small kingdom in the Rimward Periphery, a region of space that lies at the outskirts of the more densely colonized inner sphere. It is home to the Regan Coalition, a federation organized around a paramilitary monarchy and ruled by the Arano family. Yeah, by the way, get used to basically the entire Battletech setting being pretty much a feudal society. Just saying. For the three generations of the rule of House Serrano, the Regan Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. Feudal's not entirely... Definitively, there are... I don't think any that, like... all but one of the major powers in the Inner Sphere are both de facto and de jure monarchies. One of them is a de facto monarchy, but isn't technically de jure. But yeah, House Karita, Merrick, Davian, Steiner, and Lauer, they're all five of them, those are the major powers, are de facto monarchies. The Free Worlds League is technically not. The Captain General is technically elected. Technically. Question is, which are tyrannies, dictatorships, or nice ones? Depends on who the current monarch is, honestly. And the answer is Ashton's right. All of them. Yes. It depends on who the current ruler is. The way it works with most monarchies. As of the time of 3025, the Draconis Combine is ruled by Takashi Kurita. He is overall not that bad a monarch, but he's very conservatively Japanese. And is slow to embrace the ways ways both war and politics are changing. The current leader of the Free Worlds League, Janos Merrick, is older and is... I don't know as much about Janos Merrick as I'd like to, honestly. Hans Davian, the first prince of the Federated Sons, is probably the most progressive of the leaders in the Inner Sphere currently. He is very much your classical sort of noblesse oblige, monarch who believes in, he believes in doing right by his people. And he is the one who's pushing the most for dragging the Inner Sphere out of the dark age that it's in, that it's been in. He's driving the Federated Sons to basically being the sort of leading edge of the oncoming Renaissance. Lyran Commonwealth is currently led by Archon Katrina Steiner. She is... she's fairly... She's another sort of, reasonably fair monarch. She is about as politically savvy as Hans Davian is, but she's sort of hampered by the sort of more stodgy sort of general nature of the Lyran Commonwealth. Though the Lyran Commonwealth is by and far the biggest industrial power in the Inner Sphere. The Capella Confederation is the smallest of the five big powers. The current monarch, Maximilian Lau. Officially, the Capellan Confederation is sort of set up in sort of a quasi sort of socialist state, but it really isn't. It's a Taoist / Confucian sort of, Neo-Confucian sort of monarchy, really. There are elements of sort of your classic, it's hard to come, yeah. It's hard for me to go into a lot of detail without really diving into hard details. It's complicated, but they are Max Lau is also probably one of the better schemers of the five of them, but he has the least military and economic power of any of them. And then there are a bunch. The Magic Canopus is sort of one of the bigger minor powers, as the Taurian Concordant. Ash is right, yeah. The Cabellans are basically Chinese communists done by Taoist Confucians. It's a mess. There's some cool characters in the Cabellan Confederation. That thing is, there are a bunch of cool characters in like all the major factions, but the books are interesting. At least the early books. They're not great books, but they're fun. At any rate, I don't want to be from one of the major powers. This is me picking where my family's from. We're going to be from the periphery, I think. Don't want to be from the rimward periphery or the deep periphery. I'll go with the rimward periphery. The Organization of the Regan Reach, your family has soon established comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Regan space. By the time you're born, your family becomes the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You're the oldest child, heir to the family's titles and ancestral battle mech, and old blackjack BJ1. Okay, other important note. Mech warriors, which is what are generally sort of, if you look at them sort of the role they play in the sort of way Battletech is set up society-wise, they're basically knights. And their battle mechs are basically their horses. Basically. Yeah, actually right. The deep periphery basically means you have even odds of being a clan agent. You're right on that. This is where I met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran in the Succession Wars, to whom your parents hired on for a season of training as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict and capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Until the day after your 16th birthday, when you were exiled. You struck on your own, your family went bankrupt, your family died in an accident, or your family is betrayed. I'm going to pick one of the ones that gives me gunnery, because gunnery is how accurate you are shooting, and that's kind of important in Battletech. Gunnery tactics, basically, these are both good combos of stats to start with, in my opinion. Guts gives you a bunch of, basically all the skills give you a bunch of useful stuff. Gunnery gives you accuracy with guns. Piloting gives you, they all give you, so the important bit is tactics. We'll go over it later. So basically, I'm sort of debating what I want in terms of flavor. But like all of these are, all the stats are good and useful. You're gonna want all of them eventually. But early game, I really like gunnery, and guts and tactics are both good. So. So what does the chat think? Should we have been betrayed or should we have been exiled? I'm leaning towards betrayed, but that's just me. I would agree with you, Ash. That's one of the reasons I want to go with betrayed. We're going to go with betrayed. I like betrayed. Out on your own, you fell into life as an Oregon Coalition soldier. This is a good one. More gunnery is good. It ties in very well with the story. Frontier pirate. You basically go into being a pirate, which is kind of hilarious. Gives you more guts. Guts gives you hit points, which is not a bad thing. Solaris Gladiator. This means you went off to Solaris 7 to become a mech gladiator, which is kind of awesome. A mercenary interferer gets you tactics, which doesn't suck. A frontier freelancer. You roam the rimward periphery as a freelancer, signing on for contracts you could find as a mech warrior for hire. Slaughter your life, but as you became more comfortable with the itinerant lifestyle, you found you were able to make a decent living helping people at the frontier. Or a merchant guard, which gives you piloting. I am leaning towards Gladiator because I like Gladiator, but I can see arguments for basically any of these. Although Betrayed going to Pirate seems a little off to me. Mercenary. I'm sort of leaning towards either soldier, gladiator, or mercenary. Regan soldier, soldier, gladiator, mercenary. Those are the ones I'm leaning towards. The game starts out with you working with the Regan Coalition as when you actually get into the game. So this actually ties in very well. Generally pick Solaris most of you do wacky paint jobs. Fair enough. And also, again, gunnery is real good. You took your skills as a mech warrior to the famed arena planet of Solaris 7. There you eke out a living as a gladiator, fighting for the crowd in minor arenas, getting by from paycheck to paycheck. You were a low-level champion, down on your luck in one bad fight away from the gutter, until Roger heard about you. He trekked all the way to Solaris to offer you passage back to the Regan region, a job in the House Arano Royal Guard. So does you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, piloting your ancestral blackjack for guard duty in the coronation day of Lady Kamea Arano. God, you were fighting in a Solaris arena in a blackjack? Oh. Ow. Alright. So. We can do... One of the things I do like about this is they do give the option for you to go for a gender-neutral pronoun if you want to. Nice, Ash. Quick draw forward, Mechwarrior Online. Pink mohawk with black, yellow, pink 80s inspired color scheme. Nice. Alright, I think we're going to go with male Mechwarrior on this run. Alright, let's see. I could, but I'm not going to. Ooh, I like that. Manual, no. And my call sign's going to be Viking, because I like that. Eric Christensen. Call sign Viking. Yeah, I think I like that portrait for this. Alright, so we have Gunnery 4, Piloting 2, Tactics 2, and Guts 3. The High Lord Tamati Arano II is dead. The Oregon Reach is left at an uncertain crossroads. Once prosperous, is now a kingdom in decline, surrounded by powerful neighbors. Lord Santiago Espinosa, brother-in-law to the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving Council of Founding Houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript their house guard and centralize power under a single throne. However, the High Lord's heir, the noble Lady Kamea Arano, is determined to rebuild the Reach without transforming it into an authoritarian state. She refused to enact her uncle's directive and has rebuked his vehement pleas to reconsider. On the morning of Lady Arano's ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Raju Mastiff Montgomery, makes preparations to escort her safely to the coronation procession that awaits in Cordia City. I need to trim my mustache. It's gotten a bit long, so it's getting in my coffee as I'm drinking it. They've done a pretty good job at overall rebalancing the game since the early days of its launch, because, like, missiles are no longer completely freaking broken. They're merely very strong, as an example. Oh boy, missiles were broken in the first run, on release. Oh, they were so good. And they made a lot of the energy weapons better, because they were really kind of crap early on.
Command interface initiated.
Now, there's actually a pretty good overall balance, honestly. Yep. Wop, 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 wop. Use the right mouse button or Q&E to rotate the camera. Wee. Okay, Viking, have the Espinosa refit yards rushed to repairs on your blackjack? Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field test, you know the drill. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now, do me a favor and get that Battletech moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuators.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Oh, did I click the wrong button? I clicked the wrong mouse button. Yeah, I did. Okay. Brought you out here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Kamea's safety during her coronation procession. Looks like our actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything, but my gut tells me something's off, and a warrior trusts their instincts.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Guns in working order, at least. Training Lady Arano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I've no doubt she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. It'll rest easier when she's in the capital, with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's only been turning under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. See that drone over there? The one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me. Then when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot.
Kamea's like a daughter to me, and her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
All weapons committed. All weapons committed. Enemy unit destroyed.
Nice shot. Now, I don't know how familiar with Oregon politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power, and Kamea belongs to the Cormoran throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground over there near the edge of the lake.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
Enemy detected.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
Warning, plasma leak detected. Jump jet malfunction. Jump jet systems damaged. System inoperable until repaired. Oh, for the love of all the gods, this is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. Look like they're trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're going to have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is going to break down your battle blackjack before we take it down the Cormorant Road.
Engaging physical attack.
Good at least. Good hit. At least that's solid. Alright, one last test. I want to take the blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Full throttle.
Congratulations, Viking. Your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded and that we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you're ready. Alright, let's move. Time to move out. Lady Iran is waiting for us at the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Viking, allow me to introduce Kamea Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Regan Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter, a font of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling den's already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. Bold words, cousin. But the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending to the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call a battle mech. And in the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin, we'll see. At any rate, I will see you on the tourney grounds. Sir Raju, I'm ready when you are. Overland along the Cormorant Road, as is the Arano tradition. I, Kamea, will get you there in one piece. Viking, fall in behind me. And remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
More cutscene.
I remember the Oregon Reach of old, the time of the great...
Oh god, this asshole.
I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters. And the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
Yes, Lord Victor Arano. A charming fellow if I ever saw one. Hey, Kaz. Beep boop. Begin mission.
Command interface initiated.
But Mrs. Raju, the clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a battle mech, the simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead, the city gates and my future, all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? A guard post, one of the small ones that dot the roads leading to the capital, but the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about any fire.
This is damned odd, and I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
I'm on it.
Some sort of explosion. Looks recent, too. Do you think it was an accident? No chance. You see the scorch marks in the rubble? That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here, Kamea, right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it derail your coronation. Your people need you.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of the faith you've placed in me.
Of that, I have no doubt. Roger that.
I'm on the move.
Aye, aye.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
Roger.
Hail, Massef! Hail, Lydia Rano! We were preparing for Lydia Rano's coronation parade when we got word of a disturbance along the Cormorant Road. A guard post behind us is attacked. Sir Roger found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye, all the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Roger. We'll fall in behind you and guard your 6. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Our mechs are overdue for maintenance, but that's not important right now. We need to worry about Lydia Rano's safety. Now, my lady, if you'll come with us... No, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out for parade duty in that condition. I am your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl. You won't leave. We don't have time for this. Take them. Kill the little man in the mech wearer, but take Lydia Rano alive.
Fall back, Kamea. Get behind us.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju. You trained me to fight.
Safeties disengaged.
Oh, that poor panther.
Affirmative.
That poor panther.
Roger that.
Wow, bad shooting there. Not the best shooting by Mastiff there. Alright,
I'm listening. I'm on my way.
she has multi-target too. Great. Yeah, that should be good.
Discharging weapon.
Good hit.
Let me see. Here, let's see. Okay, great. Then I'm just going to shoot on him from here with the full boat.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I've got your back. Damn you for making me do this. That was a critical hit, lad. Barely a scratch.
Doop 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 doo. Sure.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Standing by. I'm moving out.
Commander's running a little hot, so yeah, we're gonna drop some of this out here.
Hostile unit down.
Static. Come here. Come here, can you hear me? Alexander, we're just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here, too. The Royal Guard are killing one another in the halls. Lord Carosus, the House Guard, just got gunned down in front of me. The tourney pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, or whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find to make a push on the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Go to Rotura Township to the armory. Your soldiers are using it as a rallying point. I heard Lord Decimus send his house guard there just a few minutes ago. Somebody's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe. You heard it, Massif. Rotura Township. We'll go there and rally our fighters and march on the southern gate with an army at our back. Kamea, I know that you and Lord Madera are friends, but we can't take what we told you on faith. Right now we don't know who we can trust. In this case, we do. Alexander's been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life and yours. Now take me to the armory. As you command, my lady.
Traitors in the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning. Follow me. Keep close and remember your training. Things are likely to get ugly between here and there. Talk to me. Confirmed. I'm getting a sensor trace.
Aha. Sure, whatever, we'll boat him.
Roger that. Damn you for making me do that, son. Damn you.
Spunk.
Vehicle down. Those poor bastards.
So, for the chat, if you've got questions, feel free to ask, and I'll try to answer them as best I can. And if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. And if you've got questions, you can feel free to ask them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them best. I'll try to answer them in the next episode or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm moving.
Let's see.
Affirmative.
Well, that was overkill.
Vehicle destroyed.
hostile on the board.
I just heard something.
Orders?
You have my attention. Confirmed.
Fair enough, Eknilus.
Reporting minimal damage.
Talk to me. Roger. Never stood a chance.
Oh no. No, no. We're too late.
Copy that.
I'll do what you ask.
Come here, come here, do you read me? It's Espinosa, your uncle, do you hear me? How's Espinosa usurping your throne? It can't be. My uncle, Victoria. Come here, I just watched an Espinosa battle mech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening, it's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district, that's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battle mechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh, gods!
Alexander!
Well. Yeek. It's over, Kamea, your ascendancy, the Arano legacy, all of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Kamea, for years I loved you like a sister. But then my father helped me see it, your family's complacency, what it's done to the Reach. Our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Arano is to blame. My father offered you a path to glory. I'd have fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife in my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria, I taught you better than this. You taught me lies. Kamea, for the love I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. Do you hear me? You are traitors to the Reach, and I will fight you to the last. Then you truly are a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you cost your royal escort their lives.
Attention, all Espinosa forces. This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
So yeah, the blowing up this little area, this sort of district here, it depending on how they did it, that is either merely just awful or like expressly against the equivalent of the Geneva Conventions in the Battletech universe. I'm not sure if they did that via orbital strike or if they did it via artillery, which shouldn't make that much of a difference. But orbital attacks from spacecraft are verboten in the Battletech setting.
You've got my attention. Aye, aye.
Let's see. What do I want to punch out? Let's try to punch out the Locust, because that's going to be a hard target. So is the Spider, but they're all going to be hard targets, but... Oh, I blew its leg off. Blew the locust's leg off. Nicely done. That's the problem with locusts. They are not well armored. At all.
My armor's still solid.
Yes, I hear you. Affirmative.
Let's clear off this locust here. Let's hold back one of the SRM-6s.
You chose the wrong side.
How common or possible are orbital strikes in history? They're actually fairly possible, given how heavily armed dropships are. There's a sort of weirdly, it's more specifically the orbital strikes thing is it's more tied to actual, not just dropships, but to actual naval jump ships, really, and their weaponry, which is more potent than a dropship weapon. In general, since dropships are basically armed with the same guns that Battlemechs are armed with, so I don't know if the Ares conventions would apply to dropship weaponry, but it applies to naval ship weaponry, and naval ship weaponry is basically non-existent at this time period. But the Ares conventions were written at a time when the Intersphere still had dropships, still had warships. Which they kind of don't anymore. I did mention the Dark Ages. My odds of hitting aren't that great, but we'll take it.
All weapons committed.
I did better there than I thought I was going to.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed.
Yeah, I don't remember if the Ares conventions apply to dropship weaponry or not. It's one of those things I'm not sure about. It's been a while since I've sort of read it.
Father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. He was family.
Yeah, well, you know.
Orders?
I just immediately attacked his arm, one of his legs off.
Getting outmaneuvered.
True, Kamea, but you're fine.
Yes, I hear you. Acknowledged. I'm moving. I'll make it happen. Inflicting heavy damage.
I'm being flanked. I'm losing armor.
Let's try to finish off the. Drop out at least one of the medium lasers. We'll drop it to the medium lasers. I don't want to melt myself.
Engaging target.
I did not do as much damage there as I was hoping.
You've got my attention. Roger that. Confirmed.
Okay, the pilot's down. Fine.
Battle mech down.
Yeah, well, at this point, yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of rules of warfare that are largely common sense, but at this point, but
Standing by. Sounds good.
they made the rules decision. They made those sort of decisions for. Actually, I want to keep the lasers in. I'll drop one laser and one SRM-6, I
Do
think.
what you ask.
All weapons committed.
But yeah, like a lot of the tech that would have enabled people to break a lot of the rules of the Ares Convention isn't really existing at the moment. Basically, about the only tech that is at all available are nuclear weapons, and nobody uses those. Alexander, thank the gods! I thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did, Kamea. The city is lost. We have to get off this planet. We need to do it now. I can't have had a Cormadeer. This is my home, my birthright. The battle's over, Kamea. Lord Madeira has the right of it. It's time for you to run. Escape from this madness and live to restore the Coalition another day. You're both right. My uncle has won. The Reach is his. We'll mourn for it later, by the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a dropship waiting at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on my way there right now. Hurry and meet me there, please. We're on our way.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. I will not lose you and my throne on the same day.
All right. Let's rotate the map.
Damage minimal. Damage minimal.
Talk to me. Follow my lead.
Alright, well, we can only shoot with the LRM-10. Go for the one with the better shot on.
Target confirmed.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
Alright, I'm actually going to activate Viking first, my character first, because yeah. I don't want to keep giving them back shots. Yeah, let's turn off some of these medium lasers so I don't melt.
Engaging target. Enemy unit destroyed.
You have my attention.
Nope. There.
I'm moving out.
I want to get her into cover. She needs to cool down a bunch, so I'm probably not going to fire much right now. Yeah, let's turn off the SRM-6s.
Target confirmed.
Okay.
Vehicle destroyed.
I was not expecting that to blow up the striker there, but I'll take it.
Roger.
I'm on my way.
Fall in behind me.
I'll do what you ask.
This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain House, destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors.
As you command, my lady.
Orders. Confirmed. Aye, aye. My damned armor's busted.
Reading you loud and clear.
And Kameha's mech is no longer on fire, which is nice. So the Wolverine eats the full boat.
Pierce through the armor.
Alright, now the question... we'll nuke him.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And now the turret shoot at us. Fortunately, these are weenie turrets, so I'm not that worried. I do not Stormwalker, no.
You've got my attention. Moving out.
That's overkill.
Damn you for making me do this. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Affirmative.
Copy that.
Doop 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 doo. Thank the gods you made a Kameha. Captain Halverson's preparing the engines now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time. Viking, you see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes.
Thank you, Sir Raju. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that.
Oh no, the Kintaro's a shotgun. It is. Hers is entirely just all short-range scatter-fire weaponry. It's got 3 SRM6s, an LRM5, and a couple of medium laser, and I think 2 medium lasers. It's got a lot of punch, but it does tend to scatter damage, and it doesn't have a lot of range. Viking, the training for this, we'll fight side by side, watch each other's backs. Above all else, we will keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship, it's all that matters. Warning, heat engine critical. Warning, error, shutdown initiated. Error, reactor offline. Weapons offline. Systems inoperable. Trouble with your blackjack, Viking? Shame, that's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard battle mechs lately. You have numbers on us and you resorted to sabotage and you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat, not you nor your backstabbing father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father's a great man, and I swear to all the gods you will suffer if you insult him again. Your father's a coward, and so are you. Viking, I want you to eject. Now. Punch out. You're no good to anyone in a broken mech, and I won't let you die today. Eject, Mech Warrior, now. That's an order. Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned.
Mission successful.
Successful. It went about as well as it can go, but that actually went really well. It was actually a very clean tutorial intro. But yeah, the Kintaro is 3 short-range missile, 6-shot short-range missile launchers, 1 5 rack of LRMs, and 2 medium lasers. Hey, Azul. Yeah, Raju's screwed. The Centurion's a good battle mech, but up against multiple enemy mechs, one of which is a K2 catapult. Eek. So K2, oh my god, he is fucked. He was K2 catapult and Orion and something else I couldn't identify from the top. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that went badly, didn't it? Yeah, I love the art style they did for the cutscenes and the way they sort of just the I love the cutscenes. They're really well. They're really neat. They're done in a neat way. 8 hours later, high orbit, Cormadir. Easy there, Eric. You took a nasty crack in the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. My name's Darius Oliveira, and I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Arano. We did some work for High Lord Tamati way back when. I'd introduced you to Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run in the Market District when the bombs fell. He didn't make it. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, I am too. He was a good man. A lot of good people died today. We picked up your distress beacon on the emergency band as we were on our way off planet. After seeing what had happened to Markham, didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of this new directorate. We did a sweep of the combat site, grabbed your ejection pod, and ran. What about Massive, Sir Roger Montgomery? Did you find him? We found his mech. It was completely cored out. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We supported the Royal Guard over on a handful of deployments, and Sir Roger earned my respect many times over. His death is a loss for us all. Out of care, were you able to recover my mech? Yeah, our mech tech hauled what's left of it into the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but if you give him enough time, Yang can fix just about anything. Trying to take the loss too hard. Yang said your mech had shown signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working on it really did a number on the reactor. Punching out was the right move. So what happens now? Well, things aren't looking so hot around here, what with the coup and all. House Espinosa's director is now the new de facto government under the Regan Reach. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. Well, shit. Our sentiments exactly. We're getting the hell out of Regan territory. I've already booked transport on the first jump ship out. We're heading to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier, on the Canopian border. Not a cheap trip, but worry about how we're going to pay for it later. Now, according to the info on your blood shit, your roots are right here in the Rimward periphery. This puts you and me in the same boat. Our homes are too close to the Directorate for comfort. The way I see it, you got a couple of options. You can stay with us for the long haul if you wanted. That's option A. When we get where we're going, we can drop you off on the nearest planet. Maybe you can make a place for yourself there. Of course, I'll need you to pitch in for your share of the fuel, plus food, lodging, and repairs on your mech. And fair's fair, after all. Alternatively, you could find a place for yourself in the Marauders if you wanted to. Wouldn't take you long to work off your debt. And you ran with Mastiff, so I know you got chops. Think on it. Think it over. Sleep on it. You've had a hell of a day, and you've got a long road ahead. 3 years later. I'm sure the Mech Warrior ranks like Gunner or Tactician or Defender. Okay, those. Those are dependent on what skill set you end up speccing, Eknelis. So as you level up your Mech Warrior, it depends on which of the passive skills the passive sort of skill bonuses you grab. So there's no respecking skills that I'm aware of.
Command interface initiated.
The Independent Prospectors League thanks you for your assistance, Commander. We're not miners, not soldiers. We can't fight these bastards off on our own. That's what you're paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your platforms back. This isn't just about reclaiming what are ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. We want you to make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander, the Op-4 is holding 2 of the IPL's mining platforms. The first, designated Alpha, is where they're keeping their turret generator. Move in fast and take it out. Those turrets hit hard, so you want to neutralize them ASAP. Platform Bravo is the site of Op-4's corporate security tower. Engage it and destroy it. If they bring in a mech to protect it, take that out too. Then circle on back and we'll collect our pay. That's right, I'm ready and waiting to authorize the transfer. Now go on, Commander. Hit those corporate pigs where it hurts. We'll be watching the action from here. So I will... Yeah.
Coordinates received. Roger that.
Trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
Total armor and control structure of mech. Yep, okay, great. This is actually really... I'm glad they added this. This is all stuff I picked up playing the first time through, but... It's real good info. Alright, so the turret generator's there. I need to get line of sight to that. We're going to throw Decker on reserve.
Ready for orders. I copy.
Target first. Take out the turret generator.
Firing.
Didn't finish it, but that's fine.
By.
We'll finish it off. Decker will finish it off, which will take out the turrets. Not all turrets have a generator to blow up, unfortunately, but when there is one, it's great. Blowing out a farm's not all that impressive.
Waiting for orders.
Eh.
Roger that. Firing on target. Another hit like that and you're toast. Reporting. Minimal damage.
All right, Decker. Where's the wounded spider? Is this one here? Yeah, it's that one there. All right.
Yes, Commander.
No, it's this one there. Okay.
Location confirmed. Got it. Enemy down.
Receiving you. Got it. Putting my weight into it. Reporting. Critical hit. What can I do for you?
All right, I'll take that shot. Those are good odds.
Got it. Gotcha. Bandits.
What's up, boss?
Doop. So we got a vehicle, a mech, and another vehicle. All right.
Standing by. On my way. Waiting on you, Commander. On my way.
Sure, we'll up an alarm at the Shadowhawk.
Go.
All right.
All weapons committed.
Yep. Heat. Yep. Dip, 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 do, 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 do.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
Good to go.
No. There we go. That's where I want.
I read you, Commander. Moving out. Special delivery.
What's up, boss? Affirmative.
Hi.
Targeting for an alpha strike. Take that.
I didn't take it much off in the way of actual guns, but damn it, damn it, the tanks turned around. Boo. I expected them to come down the road so that Decker could ambush them, but alright. I need to cool off a bit. So we're gonna drop the medium lasers out. Yeah. Just fire the autocannons.
Engaging target.
Ready for orders. Lifting off.
Didn't do as much as I was hoping it would.
Yes, Commander.
Again, precision strike. Let's try to rip that leg off.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Ow.
Reporting.
Damn, I took more damage than I was expecting. Oh, no, glitch. You're up.
I hear ya.
Yep. Sure.
Uh-huh. And stay down.
Oh no, the spider's not the worst. It's merely not it's merely not great. There are. At least he's not in a locust.
Engaging target.
Yep.
Yes, Commander. On it. for physical attack. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
The Locust is actively worse.
They've blown past my armor.
Engaging physical attack.
But yeah, I do want to get Decker into a better mech. There's no question about that.
Orders. Roger that. Taking the shot.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Here we go.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Taking the high road.
Doop 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 doo.
Engaging jump jets.
Waiting for orders. I copy.
Got it.
Copy that.
Now,
Moving out.
Copy that.
yep, we understand. Yep. Resolve. All right, so everything seems to be going perfectly great now. Nothing bad's going to happen, right?
Uh-huh.
Acknowledged.
We're not screwed in any way, shape, or form. Brilliant work, Commander. We should have no trouble mopping up the other platforms now that the defenses are down. We got the job done. Speaking of which, I wasn't finished. Those platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metals taught us that, so we're going to need your battle mechs. You're going to want to reconsider that. Why? Your lance has already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down and surrender, or we'll let you walk. Or try and fight and we'll tear you to shreds. Your call. There goes our goddamn payday. Hold tight, Commander. We're on our way. See, y'all made a mistake.
Orders? On the move. Locked on.
You're threatening us with turrets that are tied into a single turret generator.
Commander. Position confirmed.
Yeah, whatever.
Locking on target.
That didn't take... Oh, fuck me.
Waiting for orders.
just gonna fire the medium laser and the small laser at it. There we go. So I don't have line of sight to anything else.
Heyday!
It's a good plan if it wasn't made by idiots. That would help, Troubled Leaf, absolutely.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Receiving you.
Alright, actually we're gonna throw him on reserve. Oh, a galleon. That's adorable.
Good to go. Aye, aye. Vehicle trashed.
Well, oh, sure, but I mean, again, like this was for them. It was a sort of last minute sort of betrayal. They weren't planning on this betrayal to begin with. It's like, oh, we can totally take their mechs now. Why? We're not actually that. We haven't taken significant damage.
Tell me what to shoot. You like that?
Ready, Extraction Commander? Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and Darius? I know, Meyer, I know. You want another team meeting. Give the man a prize.
Mission successful.
So yeah, we get Bupkis. Other than a damaged spider. I'm not a happy man about that. Our payout was one of our mechs got damaged. Oh, sure, at Troubled Leaf. I would agree with that. But they were just way overcut. Like, we can totally take them with our betrayal here. You need to start fighting as better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it on the ass into the frontier for 3 years now. We are drowning in debt. I'm fully aware of our financial situation, Meyer, but I just can't conjure up new clients out of thin air. Eric, do me a solid and back me up on this. Is that why you all made me commit your commander so I could break up fights and review financial reports? Damn right it is. It isn't like any of us wanted the job. Darius, could you walk us through the details of the trouble we're in? It might help if we broke things down point by point. Sure thing, Yang. Point 1. Meyer's right. We're in debt. Every sea bill we make technically belongs to the banks. Point 2. This corner of the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they're terrible. That's just a fact. And that's it. There are no other points. Alright, what's our best case scenario? How many jobs will it take to repay the loans? Truthfully, I can't even say. We're in a pretty deep hole, and from where I'm standing, I don't see a whole lot of daylight. The thing is, these banks, and that I use that word loosely, they don't want us to pay off our loans. They'll do whatever they can they can get away with to keep us on the hook. Hit us with fees, jack up our interest rates, misfile our paperwork. I'm trying to find us a way out of this, but it's going to take time. And every day that passes, we accumulate more debt. If we keep going like we have been, we're screwed. Okay, so we're in a bad spot. What are we going to do about it? I don't see what else we can do, Eric. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the Mercenary Review Board entirely, we're basically out of options. Go around the MRB? No thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. We just got betrayed by on a board-certified contract, gang. How much worse could it get? Plenty. What happened down there was an exception, boss. With uncertified job, it's the rule. Remind me again why we just skip town and head to a nicer corner of the periphery? Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. That's a good reason. Look, Darius, Meyer's right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks down that I can't fix with duct tape and good intentions. I'm no stranger to betrayal, Yang. I lost my family to someone I thought as a friend, but that doesn't change the fact we need money badly. Yeah, boss. I hate to say it. I agree with you. We need to sidestep the MRB. Guess I better get mentally prepared for that knife in the back, huh? It's settled then. I'll start digging for contacts outside the MRB system. Who knows? Maybe it'll work out for the best. It isn't like we have all that much to lose. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in the system have completely dried up. I recommend booking travel to a neighboring system and seeing what the review board has for us. With any luck, we'll find enough work to keep going until something better rolls in. The banks are holding a jump ship access hostage until we repay our debt. For now, we can only go between Urkruin and the nearby systems Alloy, Bellerophon, and Detroit. Top priority now needs to be finding work so we can raise cash. None of the contacts here are very good. I picked out the only viable one I could find, and it hopefully includes our travel fees as part of the deal. All right. First thing first, to the mech bay Yang. Repair the spider. Anything in the store here worth buying? Probably not, but it's worth looking. At least not that we can afford. That's actually moderately tempting, given things I know that's coming up. A plus 25% chance crit AC-10 is actually moderately tempting. Yeah, I'm gonna snag that. If I can grab a decent gun like that this early, I'll definitely grab it. Oh, I wish I'd scrolled down further. Ooh. 2 LB5Xs? Are you serious? Is there LB5X ammo? There is. I was not expecting to find actual high-tech weapons here. That's real freaking tempting. Oh, I am real tempted to grab that. Oh, that's real tempting. I could refit my do I want to do that? There's another AC-10 plus there too, with plus 10 stability damage, which is cute. I could grab those two LB5Xs and actually refit my my blackjack with those. I'll have to rip off the jump jets, but that's real frickin' tempting. I've not tried the mash. That's one of the reasons I'm actually thinking about picking them up, is to see how they work. I haven't played since they added the LBX autocannon, so, or at least since I've never run into them. So, I'm gonna buy them and try them out.
New weapon systems available. New equipment available.
Buy 2 tons of ammo, and we're gonna sell off the Locust that we've got because we are low in cash now. Alright, that gives us enough time to actually do this. Yeah. Alright, and how many shots do we get per ton of LB5X ammo? 15 rounds? Alright, we need both tons of that ammo. We need both tons of the ammo. Alright. We are 3 tons overweight. Alright, if we ditch the jump jets, we can do this. I want to try this out.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Inferno Ambo is terrifying, especially with the way they've changed heat in this game from the tabletop. All right, intelligence. Yep. All right, so that's a pirate military units engaged with maneuvers in Bellerophon within a region we control. All right, so we're going to take out some pirates here. All right, we can't get. Yeah, yep.
Calculating course now, Commander.
As a general rule of thumb, you want to slant your. My experience has been you want to slant the contract sword salvage. I'm going to have to wait 3 days in orbit, but that's okay. I'll miss having the jump shots and the blackjack, but not having the pop guns. I agree with you, Trouble Leaf. That's sort of my take on it too. Liber's Bridgman, Sumere, Yang, and Darius for the daily staff briefing. Darius says, we received 3 messages from the banks. Loan sharks, Sumere cuts in. From the people who are financing us, Darius continues, they're considering rewriting the terms of our loan, so it'll be easier to seize the ship if we miss a payment. As usual, they're only doing this because they believe we can't fight it in court. Let's educate the banks about their mistake. I'll deal with it, you say. Later, you record a response. In it, you sternly remind the lien holders that as the financial institutions operating Detroit 3, they must abide by local contract law. You even cite the relevant sections of the legal code from memory. Then you point out that, as you've kept records of all payments and correspondence concerning the loans, you'll be able to demonstrate in court that their proposed reversions to the agreed-upon terms represent such a gross violation of the law that you would undoubtedly be awarded a second dropship at the bank's expense. Once the camera is off, Sumire says, "There's no way to push you on this. There's no way they push you on this. Too bad. I'd like to see the loan sharks grovel. Our loan status is now fair." Not yet. I have to wait until the blackjack's finished.
I wrapped up that job you asked for.
Now we launch the contract. My blackjack. Actually, before we do this, barracks. I should spend experience points.
Standing by.
Yeah, since we all have experience points. As much as I want to up her tactics, I desperately want to get her to 4 gunnery.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Good to go.
Oh, that's real goddamn. Grabbing central lock could be that's less important right now. Yeah, let's grab central lock.
Mech warrior training complete.
This should get him be able to get the next point of gunnery after this.
Good to go.
Glitch already has gunnery 5. Let's get her to the point of guts so she gets to the point of health.
Yes, Commander.
Medusa.
Training confirmed.
Backup pilot.
Mech warrior training complete.
Okay, So yeah, what sort of specialization you have? Like how Glitch is a gunner. Glitch is a gunner because her first skill was multi-target. Her first skill up. Your title changes depending on which of these you pick up, and so you can have 2 of these and 1 of these. So there are. I forget whether if you pick 2 of these you get a new title after that. We'll see. I think it's going to be 10k a month, something like that, Troubled Leaf, yeah.
Training complete. Training confirmed, Commander.
That unsteady threshold will actually be real nice. Now we can launch the mission. The unsteady threshold will be very, very handy. Where am I? There I am. Alright. Shadowhawk goes there. Behemoth goes in that. The Vindicator goes there. Glitch goes in that. Spider goes in there. Decker goes in that. The sensor lock will be more important with Decker when I get a chance to refit Behemoth's Shadowhawk into what I usually do for. So yeah, the max damage on the LBX autocannon is higher than the base autocannon 5, which is nice. Or at least. Actually, I don't think it's better than the base autocannon. I forget what it is. It's a total of max 60 damage, but it's scattered. I forget what the base. We'll have to look at it again.
Command interface initiated.
Got the commander right out in the open. These guys are amateurs. Get eyes on them and take them out. All right.
move.
Position confirmed.
Enemy detected.
Confirmed.
All those poor buildings.
Roger that. Standing by.
Yes, Commander. Copy that.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it.
Full throttle.
I don't want to send Decker forward right now. All right.
Orders?
Now I'm fairly certain that Decker can advance.
Acknowledged.
So you can figure out what we got here. Got a javelin.
Receiving you. Roger.
And a commando. Got better odds hitting the javelin, so we'll shoot it.
Got it.
What can I do for you?
Multi-target.
Got it.
Blew the right arm off the javelin. Doesn't do a whole lot to a javelin, but...
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Ready for orders. Got it.
Well, that was unfortunate for him.
good to go.
Maybe I'll put the LB-10X on Behemoth Shadowhawk here. The EC-10. I'm sorry, it was an LB-10X.
That hit something good.
I'll have to rip out a lot of stuff for it, but I might be able to do that.
Waiting for orders. Taking the high road.
Receiving you. Affirmative.
Yeah, well, got the center torso. Whatever.
We can salvage that.
Kinda.
Mission successful.
We actually got paid this time. Hooray. And we didn't take any significant damage. I'm definitely going to take the partial javelin. Wait, there are 5 pieces and we are guaranteed 9? Oh, we'll just, yeah, doesn't matter. We're gonna get all of this, so. Sweet. I might be able to... Alright, I want to take a look here. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I want to take a look at something here. I'm not going to actually do this swap right now, but I want to see what I can do with this. If we pull off the weapons that we've got. Now, we can't fit both the AC-10 and the... and we pull that off. Now, we don't have room for the ammo. We'd have to ditch the jump jets, too. How many shots per ton? 8. Ugh. Yeah, we don't have the tonnage for that. Yeah, we have to just jump jets in order to either that or only have 1 ton of AC-10 ammo. Oh well. Yeah, cancel. Discard all unsaved changes. Yeah, I don't want to actually do that. The AC-10 is an awkward gun, unfortunately. I'm curious to see what's at the store here. I'm curious. Alarm 10. Specialized gyros. That's actually really nice for gyro. Jesus. Minus 10% stability damage taken. That's really nice. Plus 1 melee hit. Eh. Plus 1 hit defense. Also, eh. It's not bad. Nothing exciting here. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, no, the AC-10 is... the AC-10 is a weird gun. it sort of sits in a really weird spot in that it's so heavy. It is not much lighter than the AC-20, but it does significantly less damage than the AC-20 does. Yeah, okay, so AC-5 does 45. All right. What I was looking at. So yeah, in theory the LB5X can do significantly more damage than the regular AC5. Oh yeah, definitely. It's got noticeably better range, Troubled Leaf. It has a lot better range actually, Max. If I remember correctly, each hex in the tabletop is 10 meters, and the max range in the AC-20 is 9 hexes, which is 90 meters, and the AC-10 has a max range of 15 hexes, so 150. You can do the math. It's roughly 67% more range. $270 versus $450. The AC-20 is the same range as the medium laser, so 270 meters for the AC-20 and it's significantly more range. The optical bracket is 300 for that, and for it's 180. It's got a lot better range than the AC-20. It just does a lot less damage. It's a good gun though. All right. We're not buying anything. I just want to take a look here. All right, contracts. What do we got? All right. Well, escort the supply convoy, sure. Ooh, yes. We can get 3 picks, which is if it's... Again, I don't think that's actually worth doing, but we'll see. Kind of wish I'd grabbed that LB10X though, as opposed to the AC10 Plus. So if I'd noticed the LB10X, I would have grabbed that because that would have I would have been able to fit that, the LRM5, and the medium laser into the Shadowhawk, which I think would be a better loadout than what's got right now.
Acknowledged. Moving out.
Aye, aye.
Oh, there's an enemy mech here. It's a locust. That's adorable.
Ready for orders. Move order received.
I don't actually want to shoot it. I want to sensor lock it.
Sensors locked on.
I hear ya.
Odds of hitting aren't great. We'll say, sure, whatever.
Tell me what to shoot.
Oh, I hit with the... I blew the leg off. Oh. Oh, he is so screwed. Oh, he is so hosed.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Well, alright then.
Coordinates received. Waiting for orders.
Coordinates received.
Waiting on you, Commander. Uh-huh.
Location confirmed. On my way.
So from local government convoy leader, Commander, they're headed to the extraction point now. Keep them alive. Keep in mind the convoy will try to stay near you for protection. Continue advancing to get them near the extraction point. Okay, we gotta get to that, to there. Alright.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
On my way.
Yeah, that locust kind of exploded. Hey, Andrea, how you doing? Good to see you.
Roger.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Moving out.
I'm glad you're mostly good, at least. All right.
I copy.
Got it.
Moving to position.
Oh, it's too bad that you can't go to Tokyo, but I kind of, grok why. It still sucks.
Got it.
You betcha.
Got it.
That I can totally grok you wanting to see. Yeah. Bet you owning property in Tokyo is expensive.
Roger that.
I mean, you're saying it's outside Tokyo, so it's not in Tokyo proper, which makes it, you know, less ruinously pricey.
Resting my mech.
Hold this position, Commander. The package will be on its way soon.
One mech, really? That's it? Okay. Wow, that's actually a lot cheaper than... I mean, you're not in Tokyo, so that didn't cost, you know... an arm in both legs. Property in Tokyo is hideously expensive.
Good to go. On it. Got a lock.
Yeah, it makes sense, Indra.
All weapons committed.
Good to go. On my way. Here we go.
Well, that locust is no more.
Mission successful.
Well, that was... okay. That was like the second post-tutorial mission, basically. Well, that was a... talk myself out of more money than I needed to. Oh well, that happens. I was expecting more actual opposing forces, but I'm not complaining. That was a milk run. Aha! Contact. Alright, everybody, gather around. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing for uncertified contracts, and I might have caught us something. Who's the client? Unknown. She didn't identify herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopian elite. She said she's got a big job lined up, and she wants us for it. Us specifically. She called the commander up by name. How would she even know about us in the first place? It isn't like we're drowning in publicity out here. Good question. I'm betting we don't have an answer. You're certain this client isn't really a bounty hunter? 'Cause I could list about 5 different banks that would love to repossess the ship. I'm sorry, Andrea. We're shopping uncertified contacts behind the review board's back, Yang. Hell no, I'm not certain. But for what it's worth, I confirm she's rich. She reached out to us by a priority HPG message, and those things ain't cheap. Hyperpulse Generator, or the HPG, is a device capable of sending terabytes of compressed information from one point to another at faster than light speeds. All modern HPG arrays are owned and operated by Comstar, who are totally just the phone company. They are totally nothing more than the phone company. Yep, there's nothing more about them that's at all sinister or anything at all important like that. Nope, not at all. Comstar not at all actually important in any way, shape, or form. Nope, 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 nope. If you believe that, I have a bridge to sell you, and possibly a few other things. Give me a second. My preview window in the dashboard for Twitch just blorked. My connection looks fine. I have dropped a sum total of 905 frames, so in the entirety of the stream, so it's showing fine to me. I think it's probably on Twitch's end, guys. I apologize, but not much I can do about it. Yeah, my preview error, my preview had the error 2000 thing also, but I'm showing a rock stable green connection through OBS. I'll keep an eye on it, but you know. Well, it's going directly to Twitch, so I'm not recording locally. I should have, but you know, I'll do that. I'll probably record locally next time. We'll meet this new mystery claim. That's all we'll do until we've heard the pitch. That's fair, Commander. We need to follow up on this, but that doesn't mean we can't be cautious. A meeting's just a meeting. What is worse could happen? Our new client vents us out the airlock, and of course, we'll spend the rest of it forever tumbling through the icy fastness of space. Thanks for that delightful image, Yang. Look, Eric, I'll admit it, this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we're likely to find. If you want us to follow up, pull out a... Alright. Alright. Okay. We're going to Blepharon. That's a Detroit, unfortunately. Shoot. That's unfortunate. All right, so that's Detroit. Oh, we're in Blepharon. Okay, well that's fine. That's weird, Andrea. I don't know what happened there.
Standing by.
All right. I would dearly love to get gunnery there, but I think we'll buy up. We need to get closer to actually having decent tactics on her.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Decker, I'd like to get piloting. I'd like to get that piloting 5. Gunnery 4 would be real nice to have too, though. Let's grab sure footing. Next pilots mech warrior gain 1 bonus evasion charge after moving and conceding the unit's maximum. If the move is not a sprint, jump, or charge to the melee, the mech also gains entrench, plus 50% stability damage reduction. So we're grabbing that.
Training complete.
What can I do for you?
Let's grab Glitch a little more piloting.
Mech warrior training complete.
Good to go.
And me. I think I'm going to save my experience so I can get one of the. I do want tactics. I think I'm gonna want to build. I want to build into Guts Tactics because I want Bulwark because that's just a great survivability skill, and Tactics I kind of want to be able to build in Master Tactician. The question is whether I want to go Guts or if I want to go Gunnery and Tactics. I want Master Tactician. I know that. The question is whether I want Guts or Gunnery. I'll save up for now. The indirect fire penalty doesn't matter to this mech, so. Let's do the priority mission, sure. Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honoring my request to meet. I'm Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Why would Comstar ask questions, you would ask? Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Christensen? My interest? Sure, but I need to hear details before I'm willing to commit to anything. Of course, Commander Christensen. I expect nothing less. The job that I have for you is relatively simple. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down the interest of your rather sizable loans and buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. A fair deal, wouldn't you say? How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Central's image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo, one of only 2 ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Axelis, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you're going to bring her to me. Yeah, and how exactly are we supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertanen. I have an engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the pirate moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. This should all be well within your capabilities, Commander Christensen, unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. I fought against legends, Lady Centrella. Pirates don't worry me. Then I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, and there'll be no more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find you a better opportunity than what I'm offering, Commander Christensen. I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, Eric. We are looking for a lifeline. I think this is as close as we're going to get. This feels too good to be true, but I don't see what choice we got. Well, there's always a choice. In this case, we could take the job or we can accept life desperate poverty. I guess that means we're in? Very good. I'll forward your contract to Mr. Oliveira. You know, Commander Christensen, your exploits on Solaris 7 are remembered in the Magistry. I watched some of your fights yourself. I saw your potential. Let's hope that you live up to it. Okay. Okay, so we're going to Alloway. Which is over there. All right. Let's go. They're paying for the travel, so I'll definitely take the money saved and not fly there myself and hope to look for a contract. Banging noises draw you to the shared MechWarrior barracks, where you find Behemoth assembling one of the Leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside her. She pauses and explains, there's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks. As reasonable as it sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property. Seth had the money to pay the fine. Look Behemoth in the eye. You know the chain of command works. You have to clear these charges like this before you start. She shrugs. Well, can I? Look over Behemoth's work. It's cleanly done with no hazards. Take a break until I make a decision. During a chat with Darius, you compare the cost of the fines to the benefit of the MechWarrior. To the benefit for the MechWarrior, you decide it's worth it. Three, two, one.
Got a new financial report.
Ow, 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 the money, ow, the money, ow, the money. We are nearly broke. Fortunately, this contract will put us back into the black quite solidly. Yes, I'm aware, Darius. We are stooped monetarily at the moment. Proceed. We don't need to repair anything or anything like that. Setting course for Lady Central's jump ship. It's strange, though. The moon is taking to us. Access doesn't appear in any of my maps. It makes me wonder, where exactly are we going and how they intend to get us there? That was one hell of a rough ride. My stomach is still doing somersaults. That's because those crazy bastards use a pirate point to get us here. Pirate point is a non-standard jump point that exists inside a system's proximity limit. Pirate jump points, or pirate points for short, are hellishly difficult to navigate because they tend to be much smaller than the standard jump points and are also subject to the effects of planetary gravitation. As a result, the odds of suffering a misjump when attempting to use a pirate point are high. If we suffered a misjump, a sour stumble would be the least of your concerns. The Leopard could have gotten irreparably damaged. Hell, we could have been irreparably damaged. The cautionary hollow they showed the Academy were the stuff of nightmares. When exactly did you realize that Central's jump ship crew was planning on doing? As soon as we approached the jock with the jump ship, it was way out of position to use any legitimate jump point. Putting two and two together, I guess what they were going to do. Well, anyway, we're here now, so let's move forward. Alright. Our crash site is here. Oh, I skipped over text there. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Smack dab in the middle of the pirate stronghold. The ship, the stronghold, and everything around it has been a self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that Catlyst has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil? Is that supposed to be scary? It sounds like the kind of name you'd choose out of a hat. What do their defenses look like? They're patchy at best. I don't think Catlyst gets a lot of visitors. They have strong anti-air cover, but little in the way of ground-based defenses. I'm seeing a lot of vehicles, but battle mech activity looks light. Define light battle mech activity. Can't put an exact number on it. All I have are server scans to go on. For what data I do have, I expect the pirates to be able to fill the full lance of light battle mechs, all of them in poor repair. There are mixed reports of something bigger. That'll be Grim Sybil's mech. I don't have any information on tonnage or armament, but given the shape of that everything else is in on Catlyst, I imagine it's being held together with chewing gum and baling wire. What was even Grim Sybil? Before today, I'd never heard of her. Yeah, I hadn't either. Central's intel says that Grim Sybil mostly stays put in Catlyst, but she's got at least a dozen pirate gangs operating under her banner, so she must have something going for her. Sybil's bio is pretty sparse, but there isn't a lot of meat there. Just to note that she came up under Lady Paula Trevelyan, the pirate queen of the Tortuga Dominions. I guess that's impressive, having a personal connection to Lady Death and all. Lady Death? Really? I swear, man, these pirate names are killing me. Are mech stereo call signs really any better, Yang? Let me think about that one, boss. Viking. No, I guess they aren't. Very clever, wise ass. Now knock it off. Darius, anything else worth mentioning in that file, or can we get back to talking about the mission? Well, it looks like Trevelyan and Sybil had a falling out. That's not terribly surprising, given the Pirate Queen's track record. Sybil managed to survive somehow. Good on her, and she's been living on Axels ever since. So the rest of the report is just a rap sheet. Apparently our bandit queen racked up an astonishing number of kills over the years, mostly against merchants and freighter crews, but kills all the same. She likes to get her hands dirty. She knows her way around a battle mech, and that's all I got. All right, so the pirates have vehicles and turrets and maybe a few battle mechs. Got it. Keep going. Entire structure surrounded by radar-guided anti-aircraft guns. Your first has to be to take down the radar tower so Sumire can approach the derelict. After you secure the crash site, she'll dock the Argo and drop off the engineering team. And then they'll miraculously get that 200-year-old wreck flying again. Lady Central has bet a massive stack of C-bills that they will. For what it's worth, I believe that her chief engineer can pull this off. I've never heard of Dr. Farah Murad before Lady Central mentioned her, but I did some digging out after our meeting. She's telling the truth. The doc has quite a reputation. Supposed to be some kind of frontier engineering wunderkid, and a genius at bringing back dead ships back to life. Periphery engineering at work, huh? Can't wait to see this Dr. Murad in action. Soon enough, you're going to get that chance. Hopefully her skills are everything they're cracked up to be. Good hunting, Eric. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. Alright, let's go. As to whether I'll be able to up spending to get extra morale, we'll see. We will see, Andrea. It depends on what missions actually are available. They aren't. The missions you have available after this point are not fixed from run to run. There's a chunk of the actual game that's actually somewhat procedurally generated, and randomized, and/or randomized. I'm not sure which. So, like, what the basic systems are and their sort of traits are all the same every run, but for each of the planetary systems and the periods when the storyline missions pop up, but what missions are generated and what equipment's available at stores varies from run to run.
Command interface initiated.
Welcome to Axel's Commander. Every bit as charming as you'd expect a pirate-operated occupied moon to be. You'll find Grim Sybil's radar stations just ahead. Defenses appear to be limited to turrets and ground vehicles, for the time being at least. You know that Grim Sybil has at least one lance of battle mechs, so be ready for anything. Prepare for the pirates' turrets as you make your way into the base. They pack a nasty punch and can also interlock your mechs. Aim for the turret generator, that'll be the fastest way to neutralize the threat. After the pirates' radar station is down, you can clear and proceed to the Argo. Good hunting, Commander. Knock out the radar cover and crush any pirate resistance and secure us that derelict. Alright, so that's where the turret generator is.
Location confirmed.
Enemy detected.
I copy.
I'll put Decker on reserve for the round.
No one else singing this. Wake up, you idiots. We've got company.
But they're driving giant battle mechs. We can't fight it.
Any more objections? Good. Get out there and fight.
Target destroyed.
Okay, there's another turret there. Looks like one there. One back there. They moved the turrets from where they used to be.
What's up, boss? Up high.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Commander? I copy. Locked on.
What can I do for you? Special delivery!
All right, we don't have to worry about the turrets anymore. That's a big help.
Target destroyed!
Waiting for orders. Got it. Here it comes. Vehicle down.
Engaging target.
Orders?
Actually, you know what? Put him on
Waiting for my
reserve.
opening.
Yeah, I thought there might be another vehicle. All right.
Orders. Aye, aye. Vehicle trashed.
I hear ya. Moving out.
Doop 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 doo.
Roger that. Firing on target. Building's trashed.
Standing by. On the move.
Oh, he is overheating badly.
Firing on target.
I know why he's overheating badly. He jumped. He did a full jump and then fired both lasers last turn. And this planet is a vacuum planet. We're in a vacuum, so he can't dissipate heat well.
Holding. Protect. tactical advantage.
Good to go. Copy that. On it. Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated. Waiting for orders. On my way.
Doop, 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 doo.
Uh-huh.
Son of Commander, the AA guns are down for now. Get to the crash site and secure the area. Walks right through the building.
On my way. Got it.
Heading out.
Coordinates received. You betcha.
God, I remember the original version of this mission was a lot nastier. Their turret placements were a lot more punishing. And there wasn't just one. They weren't linked to one generator. They were linked to two, if I remember correctly.
Acknowledged.
So I remember it being a lot easier to take significant damage before getting in here than it was this time. I took any damage at all.
Coordinates received.
Roger that.
Crash site is secure. Samurai, you've got a clear approach to the path to the path to the derelict. 2 steps ahead of you, XO. Watch yourself, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
I copy.
Got it.
Package delivered, XO. I'm taking the Leopard to a safe distance before the pirates can get their guns running again. Roger that, Meyer. Dr. Murad, your team is clear to enter the derelict. I hear you, Mr. Oliveira. We're making our way inside now.
All right, people, you know what to do. Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
With pleasure, Dr. Murad.
All right. Decker, we're going to put you on reserve because I want to get more stuff in range before I actually engage.
Got it.
Yeah, I thought there might be some vehicles. All right. So there's a Locust over there. These are more dangerous, if I remember correctly. I think there's a Jenner and a Commando is the other mech there. Locust is the least dangerous of the bunch.
Receiving you.
All right. Behemoth can get line on that.
Receiving you.
All right. Decker. want you to move where you cannot be seen for the time being.
Location confirmed.
And get me a sensor lock on that. It's the commando, okay.
Waiting on you, Commander. Here we go! When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Ready for orders. Position confirmed.
Alright, and now...
Engaging target.
I put a hurting on the commander there. It basically has no armor left. Again, Decker, I want you to hold your reserve so I can decide what I want to do with you. Okay, the Jenner decided not to move up. That's all good.
Waiting for orders.
I'll essentially lock the commando again.
I've got a sensor lock.
They're going to make it easy to shoot at it. I'll take that.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
I'll take it. If I can punch an enemy mech out without them getting a shot off, without them actually getting a hit on me, I'm more than happy to do that.
Good to go.
I don't want to stand any of those spots.
No sweat.
It's going to eat up a lot of heat, but we got a clean shot on a Jenner. I'll take it.
Time to die.
If I can hurt a Jenner pretty badly, I'll take it. Absolutely.
Yes, Commander. Lifting off.
I'll have to spend some time cooling off, but that Jenner is actually scary, so... I head capped the Jenner. Beautiful. Oh, that's good. That's real good.
Bravo squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Sergeant, talk to me.
Good to go. Moving to position.
All right, Decker, now you can come out.
Firing on target.
I forgot to turn on the other laser. Oops. Oh, whatever. Just pick that vehicle off.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Standing by.
Actually, you know what? Now, so you can pick off that Scorpion.
Firing on target. Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Waiting for orders. Don't need to tell me twice.
Alright, we're trying out the PPC. Just firing the medium laser, just because I need to cool off badly. And hey, I knocked off the arm.
And there's more where that came from.
Dr. Murad, what's happening in there? Come in, Doctor.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers. It's an unholy mess in here. Bodies everywhere.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, do you want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
On it. Putting my weight into it.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy mech destroyed.
Falls in a category of I'm more than happy to spend a turn cooling off.
Affirmative.
Copy that.
Before the next wave of mechs come out. You think you're going to steal my ship, you miserable little scrub? Nobody steals from Grim Sybil. I'm going to carve you like a roasted pig. That's a big mech. Yeah, but it's in terrible condition. Concentrated Fire should be able to take it. It's a quick draw. I'm actually going to wait.
What's
Alright,
up,
Behemoth.
Aye, aye.
Okay, I can't see that. Alright, fine.
Acknowledged.
I hear ya.
Let's just lob the LRM at it. I want to keep cooling off a bit with her.
Special delivery.
All weapons committed.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
You know what? If I can punch this out now, I'm gonna try.
Firing all weapons.
Didn't quite. Damn. I think those both hit the center torso, but I don't think I actually just didn't. I don't think I did enough damage to take it out.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
Ready for orders. Roger. Targeting for an alpha strike. We can salvage that.
I would love to take that fully intact, but
Commander.
while I would also like to not have to fight more than one thing at a. I'd like to make this simpler.
Roger that. Target's taken a critical hit.
All right, glitch.
Good to go. Affirmative.
Bring PPC in. And Viking. Move up and bring those LB5Xs into play.
All weapons committed.
Hit the head.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Barely hit, Commander.
All right, I'm actually going to put you on reserve for the round. I
Waiting for
got
the
a
right move.
thought. Nope, Viking. If I can, I'm not gonna try to call shot the head. We're gonna go for the leg.
All weapons committed.
Injure the pilot again.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
All right, that's actually a really good start. Oh, damn it, that was a mistake. I misplaced her. Shoot. See if we can take the leg.
Firing on target. Critical hit, Commander.
Waiting for orders. Jumping.
I don't have enough. Damn, I was hoping I had enough morale to.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Got the leg.
That hit something good.
That might kill the pilot. Took that mostly intact. Get your Lance Diargo, Commander. I'm just about done.
Roger that.
Coordinates received.
Oh, we did that almost complete. I don't think we actually took any actual internal damage. Holy cow, we schooled them.
Roger.
Moving to position.
It's done. I can't believe it. It really worked. The engines are online. I have thrust control. Go now. Celebrate later. Roger that. Hang on, Commander. For the first time in 2 centuries, this beast is gonna fly.
Mission successful.
Oh, look at that payday. Look at that payday. Oh. Look at that no internal damage. Oh. Look at all these bits of battle mech we can claim. Oh, man. Do I take the quick draw? It's a heavy mech. It's not a good heavy mech, but it's a heavy mech. It's got a lot of energy hard points. I'm taking the full quick draw. It's a heavy. I can do something with that. I want that Jenner, but I'll take the intact quick draw though. No, the quick draw is not bad. It's just not amazing. There's a difference. It's a solid mech though. There's no question. Honestly, given the hardpoint system, it's actually reasonably flexible in terms of what I can set it up with. I'm extremely happy I took that thing intact. I was going to be happy with taking the Jenner intact, honestly. No, that's exactly why Acnelis. It's a heavy mech. Getting a heavy mech this early is big. Like, real big. And it's got a better weapon loadout than the other early heavy mech that you're likely to get, which is the Dragon. Which has a craptacular weapon layout. And look who's not dead. I honestly don't know how well the quick draw is going to be able to be. What kind of load I'm able to do on the quick draw on this. We'll see. I need to look at its hard points, basically. The default loadout is not what I'm particularly fond of, but actually you might be able to make it into a decent knife fighter by ditching the long-range missiles and actually going to a pair of SRM-6 racks. That might be okay. You've done excellent work, Commander Christensen, and you've earned yourself an opportunity to do more. Meet your real client. I don't believe that she needs an introduction. I'm happy to see you again, Viking, or should I say Commander. You've done well for yourself. The old man would be pleased. Hey, Dwani. I actually want a Jenner for him, like, right now at this stage of the game. Like, I really want a Jenner for him. The Jenner's really, really, really good. Which is why I wanted that Jenner. But that quick draw is, like, hard to pass up. You've done well for yourself. The old man will be pleased. Must come as a shock to you seeing us here at Alloway, seeing us at all. I apologize for that, but I had to be sure that you were the mech warrior I remembered before I reached out to you. And now with the Argo on its way to Lyreton for repairs, I know. You're everything I remember and more. I'm everything you remember. You show after 3 years, and that's all you have to say? Go easy under Commander Christensen. Fucking aristocrats. She had been living in exile since Espinosa stole her throne. The broadcasts of her death were directed propaganda, well-crafted lies to keep the masses in line. And with that, Kamei, I'll leave you to your reunion. Best of luck with the negotiations, and keep me appraised of whatever decision you come to. Lady Centrala's face winks off the view screen. The dull blue glow of her hollow projection slowly dies away. Lady Centrala's right about the propaganda, Viking. My uncle's directorate is run on lies, though in this case they very nearly became true. Director's assassins pursued us into the frontier. In the months following the coup, we had more than our share of close calls. Eventually, they kept looking for us, and we've been living in exile ever since. Okay, being chased by assassins is rough. A little rough, I'll give her that. You had Central sentence at the Argo. I'd like to know why. In part, it's a test of your abilities. Yeah, fuck you. To make sure that your performance in Commodore wasn't a fluke. Our experience in the coup taught us to be careful, Commander Christensen. We couldn't just reach out to you on faith. But the Argo herself is important as well. She isn't just a ship, Viking. She's a symbol of reclamation and rebirth and the return of better days. You'll see for yourself soon enough. She was a majestic vessel once, a true product of the Star League. Under Dr. Murad's care, she will be again. Okay, you made it off Cormordeer. You found me. Let's talk about why. I don't care where she's been hiding. I imagine you've already guessed. I intend to seek justice for my uncle's crimes and take my throne back, but I can't do it without you. We have resources, an army drawn from all across the frontier. Perhaps more importantly, we have the patronage of Lady Centrella and the tacit support of her government. That means money, a great deal of money. I hadn't realized the Reagan Coalition was on such good terms with the Magistry. I would dance a jig, Dwani. The Black Knight's a really good mech. Although I'd be happier if it was a Starling era one. Even a down-teched Black Knight is actually... I mean, it's 75 tons of boatloads of energy weapon mounts. It's hard to go wrong with that. It wasn't, not really. They want to see the director dealt with, and it's in their interest to do it themselves. They prefer to keep their own hands clean. In light of this, Chimera's claim to the throne is an asset worth paying for. There are more peripheries of Powder Keg, Viking. The tensions between the Taurian Concordant and the Federated Suns are high, and my uncle's military posturing could be viewed as a provocation by either side. If open conflict between superpowers were to erupt, it'd be difficult for anyone to remain neutral. The Magistrate wants to avoid getting dragged into a major war. One of the things I do love about the Battletech setting is like powers like the Taurian Concordant. While they are a local superpower, if they actually went like full on at war with the Federated Suns, they that would be adorable. Though it might be enough to distract the Federated. Though the Federated Suns couldn't commit their full might, they have to worry about their borders with the Draconis Combine and the Capellan Confederation. But yeah. Anyways, and your South Central is best open a clean solution. They fill your war chest, you remove the Directorate from the board, and the Magistrate lets tensions between the Federated Suns and Tauran simmer down on their own. Am I reading the situation correct, Lady Arano? Correctly enough, Mr. Oliveira, but understand this isn't just about diffusing a dangerous situation. For me, taking on the Directorate is personal. My uncle betrayed me. The founding council has been reduced to a handful of powerless figureheads. Our very identity has been cut away and discarded. House Espinosa is long overdue for reckoning, and with your help, I will bring them one. Join with me, Viking, and we will not fail. All right, I like honestly, the Directorate deserves to go down, and if you're willing to pay us, sure, great. The price, of course, Viking. Let's discuss your compensation. Pledge yourselves to me, and I'll buy your company's debts, all of them. Okay, she has our attention. You're free to travel and see clients as you please, so long as you come to me when I call for you. And on the day I reclaim my throne, your obligation to me will be forgiven, your debt wiped clean. That's of course you'll also be paid for every battle you fight at her behest. Okay, the Magistrate of Canopus is bankrolling them something fierce. We feel will be quite generous given the clientele that you're accustomed with. All right, thanks, Councilman Centrella. We have money to burn. I don't like the thought of being some noble's pawn, but I don't like the being hawked to a bunch of loan sharks either. It sounds like a pretty good deal, boss. I'm just saying. I took down the scum that betrayed my family. It seems alright to help you do the same. Enough that most of the jobs we've been doing are basically barely keeping our head above water, Troubled Leaf. And not even that much. The real issue is that the banks basically have a lot, sort of, arm tied behind our backs. They've got deals with the jump ship companies that we can't leave the area, so we can't go get actual contracts. Thank you. If I can feel that Roger Montgomery is smiling down on us even now. I'll take my leave of you then. I have an army to rally and preparations to make, but it won't be long before I contact you again. And when I do, I need you to be ready. All right. Good news, Commander. Our Doc Murad and her crew got that wrecked ship safely away. They found most of a Centurion in his cargo hold. It's not equipped for combat yet, but with little love and attention, I think we can return it to service.
That mech you wanted is back online. That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Okay, so we have 1.6 million C-bills on us. We have a new medium mech and a new heavy mech. Alright, let us refit this thing. I has plan. That is why I bought the AC-10, by the way, in case people were wondering. So, we're going to glue on what is very similar to the traditional Centurion weapon suite, except that we're going to replace the LRM-10 with an SRM-6. So it's a better knife fighter. Gives it more of short-range punch, basically. And we added jump jets, so it has more mobility.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
All right, let's take a look at the hard points in this quick draw. Got a sum total of 4 energy hard points, 2 missile hard points. Okay. I could turn this into an actual pretty good missile boat, actually, if I really want to. Or I could turn it into a knife fighter. I don't have much in the way of weapons right now. Let's take a look at the store. They've got bupkis for weapons here. Frack. Alright. They're selling mortars, which I don't care about. Yeah, they don't have anything here I want to buy, really. All right. My main issue with the, oh god, the quick draw is its armor layout is ghastly. So I'll probably have to fiddle with it. Yeah, it is under armored. Is one of its issues. And that's because it's so damn fast. They basically, in order to put a ginormous engine in it to make it fast, it can't really carry a lot of armor. Which is kind of what I want to change it to a long-range fighter so it doesn't actually get up close. But, like, it is mobile. But I need to give it better long-range weapons, basically. Like, there are a bunch of ways I could go with this. Ideally, what I want is, I want to turn this into an LRM boat. And twin LRM-10s is not enough punch. And I only have 2 missile mounts is the issue. What I kind of want to go run is a pair of LRM-15s if I can get my mitts on an LRM-15. I'll probably have to drop 2 of the jump jets for that, and I'll have to drop the SRM-4. But that might actually work. But we don't have LRM. I don't own any LRM-15s at the moment, and yeah. All right. Well, let's just go with what we got. That's fine. Like, that's fine. All right. Mech Warriors.
What's up, boss?
Okay, Behemoth. All right. Can't quite afford tactics. The next point of tactics, but we'll get there. Decker, you've got that bits. Great. All right, you're getting the next point of gunnery.
Mech warrior training complete.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Glitch.
Training confirmed, Commander.
So it looks like your first title's based on which skill you pick up, which of these skills you pick up first. And I think your second one is based on the second skill you picked up and what the other thing is, the other first skill you got. I think I'll look it up later. But it's yep, hasn't done anything. All right, now the question is. I'm going to want that. I'm going to want that point of tactics, so I think we're going to definitely do that. And save my next up for either guts or gunnery, so I can decide on that next. Yeah, that's the other option, Troubled Leaf, is I could go for make it turn into a brawler. Go like pair of SRM 6s and like all 4 medium lasers and a pair of SRM 6s, and then use the rest of the tonnage for armor and heat sinks. And that would actually be a fairly good raider and short range brawler. But I could easily do that. The small lasers don't use the regular energy weapon mounts. Probably if they use support weapon mounts. So... no, Mech Bay.
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
So it doesn't have any support weapon mounts is the issue, which is too bad. Alright, let's see. Are there any contracts in the system? Alright, we got a gig here, which is a destroy base gig. Looking for a mercenary company to do some covert work for us. We've lost the base to the local pirate organization and believe local government personnel are being interrogated even now. We can't allow those people to spill their secrets, but it would look bad if we were to destroy our own base. We need deniability. We need you to level the base, particularly the storage and communication facilities. We'd appreciate if you ensure there are no living witnesses, and we'll pay a bonus if you wipe out all opposition. Yee. Alright. Let's go. What time is it? Okay, I think this will be the last mission for the night. Alright, I'm actually going to give Decker the Shadowhawk, because that's the next most maneuverable mech I've got. And we're going to give Behemoth the quick draw. I don't feel like fiddling with the quick draw right now. But we'll get one more mission in, and then I think we'll wrap for the night. Okay, that's one more to check. But yeah, I can easily run like four medium lasers, 2 SRM6s, and a lot of more armor and heat sinks. And that would, as I said, would be a pretty solid brawler. I think I'd prefer to go with long-range missiles if I can pull that off, but we'll see.
Command interface initiated.
Move in, engage base defenses, and start the demolition.
Time to get paid. I hear ya. Coordinates received. I've got something. On the move.
I copy.
All right, let's see. I'm not seeing any turrets, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. The vehicle there.
Waiting on you, Commander. On my way.
All right, Glitch, you're going to sensor lock that sucker?
I've got a sensor lock.
Fire starter. Okay, that thing's got to die. Okay, there is a turret there. That's good to know.
Orders? Roger that.
Brace for that. So there are some turrets out there. That's good to know.
Commander. Got it.
There's another turret over there. Okay.
Let's see how you like this.
God damn it! I hate. God damn, I hate fire starters.
Generating a lot of heat, Commander.
Ready for orders. On the move.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
What can I do for you?
Oh, blew up the fire starter. Oh well. I would actually would love to take a fire starter intact. That's actually another good light mech that would be a good light scout.
Waiting for orders. Move order received. Locking on target.
Oh, hell, it's a missile turret. Fuck me.
Damage minimal.
Okay, good. Okay. That other turret is not another missile turret. That's big.
Standing by. One less turret.
Okay.
Good to go. Don't need to tell me twice.
Galleon tag, striker narc. That's gotta go.
Roger that. Firing on target. Smoked them.
Yeah, sure.
All weapons committed. Enemy unit destroyed.
Yeah, that was why why that had to go.
What's up, boss? Roger.
The LBXs are actually really good. Yeah, I'm actually really pleased with the LBXs. That was a solid purchase.
Yes, Commander.
Bang! You're dead.
Alright, so there's another turret back there. Okay.
All weapons committed.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Alright, that's all the pirates. I gotta take out their
Commander?
damn turrets now.
Aye, aye.
Orders. Location confirmed.
Fine. We'll lob some missiles at that building. It's part of the reason we're here.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it down.
taking the high road.
That's really weird. Alright, let's take out this building.
Special delivery.
Might as well. Didn't finish it. Alright. The lack of jump shots in this my blackjack is tasking me slightly, but...
Engaging target.
Enemy structure eliminated.
What's up, boss? Location confirmed.
Turret's gotta go first.
See how you like this? Turret destroyed.
Receiving you.
Oh, she can see that other turret. That's great. Light laser turret. Alright. Get the hens. Alright, we don't have any more defenses to worry about now.
That turret is gone.
Whew.
Engaging target.
What can I do for ya? Got it. Line him up and I'll shoot him down, Commander.
Receiving you. On it.
Doop 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 doo.
Taking the shot.
Beautiful.
Fresh real estate available.
Yes, Commander. Moving to position. Taking the shot.
Doop 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 doo.
Engaging target.
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
All targets eliminated. Sit tight and I collect you from where you are right now. Nice clean fight. Won't be a lot of salvage on this one, unfortunately. There's a bunch of stuff. That's good. Only one partial mech. I guess I'll take the AC-5 and we'll take the Alarm 10. And there's no... The Narc launcher... neither the Narc nor the tag made it out intact, which is fine. Alright, not bad. Well, this has been a good start to this Battletech. Run Battletech. I've got some nice stuff. Got an intact quick draw. Like, all right, the Liberate Weldry missions come up, but I don't want to do that just yet. We got a ways to go before we're actually... The Centuri's ready, and I want that up and running before we do that. The quick draw needs minor repairs, so... Alright, let's take a look quickly at... I don't think we left the system, if I remember correctly, so the store is going to be crap, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we got nothing here. Alright. So, next time, I got to wrap up here because I do have... Dinner's going to be ready somewhat soonish, I think. But also, I got a couple things I need to do before other stuff this evening anyways. So, let's take a look at the star map, though. We are going to be traveling probably to Detroit, would be my guess. They've got some good stuff. It should be doable. But why don't we travel to Detroit now so we can see what we got? What's the contract in Detroit? Stop the signal. It's a skull and a half destroy base mission. I kind of don't want to necessarily do that. So, yeah, I'm gonna pay the flight bill.
Calculating course now, Commander.
We'll go there because I'm not sure we're actually up to snuff for a skull and a half yet without me doing a bit more refitting. At least weekly, Eknel, so I might do it a little bit more often. Chief, we talked about this. Darius is an aspiration. Okay, Commander, the Leopard is too small. My attacks keep tripling over everything. Chief, we talked about this. Darius is an aspiration. We can't exactly knock down any walls. Sumeri inserts herself. What if we moved some supplies to other parts of the Leopard? The bunks, the kitchen, hell, I'll even store some boxes in the cockpit if it'll help. Yang rubs his chin. Yeah, if we had some breathing room for a week, I could reorganize, make room for everything to move back. Move only a small amount of supply. Let's fill every last corner of the Leopard with mech-based supplies. Oof, that's a 2-point morale hit. Ow. Over the next couple of days, everyone helps move all the mech-based supplies to other parts of the Leopard. As a result, emotions get heated over the following week. Glitch gets particularly upset when she trips over an unexpected box of tools. Before long, however, Mecha Yang's technicians reclaim their supplies. His mood, at least, is much sunnier than everyone else's. When you arrive in the mech bay, he's particularly glowing. You see why. The mech bay has never been better organized. We got a big tech point boost, though. That's huge. So the Centurion will be done before we... The Centurion and the Quick Draw will be done before we get there. That's huge. Hey, Tachi. Unfortunately, we are wrapping stream up here very shortly. But I do want to see what we got at... what missions we got over here at Detroit. But we'll be doing this at least once a week, Eknels, yes. And recordings of this will be going up on YouTube, so if you happen to miss it, you'll be able to catch it on YouTube. Saturday afternoon will be at a minimum. We'll be doing Battletech on Saturday. That's my plan right now. Is Saturday afternoons will be Battletech until at a minimum, and I'll probably do another. I'm thinking I might want to try to squeeze at least one more day of the weekend. I'll have to figure out what day though. On your way to the Leopard's Galley, you're under Sumeri heading the same way. Commander, it's been a long week. I know I can't make more hours a day, but I can make more coffee. You're into the cramped galley, you find Behemoth and Medusa in a tense standoff in front of a nearly empty coffee pot. Behemoth sees you. Commander, it's the last hour of coffee. The XO says we won't have any more until the next supply run. Medusa shoves his way forward. I got here first, and she almost stole it when I was looking for my favorite mug. Exasperated, you squeeze your way past him into the galley and take the 2 cups. Pouring coffee equally into both of them, you say, if you can't act like adults, we'll have to resolve this like your children. You had 1 cup to Behemoth and 1 to Medusa. Drink up. The next time I send you planetside, I expect you to make every single shot. After he leaves, Sumeri sighs and stares at the empty pot. This better have been worth it. Now excuse me while I go discuss shopping priorities with Darius. Now, Behemoth and Medusa have high spirits. The Medusa having it's not the best because he's not one of my regular pilots, but I'll take it.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
What do you got in the store here? 2 pieces of Marauder. That's cool. LRM 10 pluses. Those don't suck. I was rather hoping for LRM 15s, but those 10s might be good enough for what I want to do. Oh, lordy. Yeah. 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 Yeah, Banshee part. I mean, the Banshee's not like oh no, I can't. I can technically afford it, but I don't want one piece of a Banshee. It's not worth it. I'm tempted by those LRM 10s. Well, we will have to save that for next time, folks. Thank you, everybody, for joining in tonight. I hope you guys all had fun. I had a blast. And that's going to do it. If you're watching us on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah. But yeah, that's going to do it for this recording. Thank you for joining us. I'll be recording at a minimum Saturday afternoons on twitch.tv/MechaGM. I'm going to try to squeeze another day of the week for more Battletech. I'm not sure what day that'll be yet, but keep an eye on my Twitter or on YouTube. I'll figure out some way to post it there. Worst case, if you're watching YouTube and want to catch it live, I'll let you know in the next recording if I've got another day we're adding. But that's going to do it, guys. Thank you, everybody.